This week's video springs from my own heart and my own experience of this grand season of prayer and of penance and of transformation. And I think the insight for these early days of Lent is probably twofold. Number one, if you're feeling like, um, I wish I had picked something easier. I didn't want this big of a sacrifice for Lent. This is too hard. This is too much. You are exactly on course for a great season of Lent. So I encourage all of you to take whatever turmoil or confusion or thinking about other things that you might have done, take those all to heart, entrust them to the Lord, and ask Him to guide you. He has guided you to this point, to the exercise for Lent that you have chosen, and He will certainly accompany you going forward. And the second thing, the second experience of this early season of Lent may be some confusion or being a little bit mystified of, Lord, I'm not exactly sure why you called me to this place, and I'm not exactly sure where you're leading me. Again, absolutely par for the course at this point in your life. And again, take all of those feelings, take all of that experience, and entrust them back to the Lord and ask Him for the grace and the humility and the wisdom and the courage to continue to follow Him as you guides you day by day. Again, my experience in Lent, I usually start with an exercise or a discipline of Lent that's about this wide, and as the days progress, and again, perduring in faithfulness to what God has called me to during this season, it will get narrower and narrower and narrower, and what was sort of obscure will become clear, what was dark will become light, and what seemed to be without real reason or purpose will suddenly bring a great deal of clarity to your heart and to your life, and by extension, into your relationships as you go forward. So, give thanks to God for this great season of preparation, of purification, of transformation, as He prepares to greet us on the great solemnity of His resurrection. And remember uh, that God is who He says He is. You are who He says you are, and live the life that He created you to live.